Christine, hello, how are you doing? Let's go ahead and get this reading knocked out for you here today, okay? So, first and foremost, I would like to start off by saying thank you. I do greatly appreciate you coming to me for a personal reading. I would like to remind you really quick that this here is an unlisted YouTube video. Nobody can see this but you. Also, I'd like to let you know that I will pull as many spreads as needed to get as clear of a message through as possible. My readings do not have an assigned time limit. Every reading is highly unique to the person who receives it. Therefore, it's whatever amount of time it takes for the message that you need to hear the most to come through. Okay? So having said that, let's take a look at what you got here, okay? Then we will start pulling cards. Scorpio, Aries rising, Taurus moon. Okay. Number one, marriage. Will we be able to work things out, or has this come to an end? Number two, goals. Trying to finish a degree in digital media, but feel a call of writing, possibly just burnt out, or should I listen to that call? Number three, any additional advice for an empath that loves tarot, astrology, and ignores the pull of a medium? Okay. Well, my advice for empaths is to learn proper shielding. Okay. And when I say that, basically what I mean is, since we're all connected, we're all really connected. Being an empath isn't a unique gift like a lot of people think it is. It's not at all. Actually, it's the lack of proper shielding, because you are not, in order to be a human, basically the point of this game is to come here and experience the illusion of separation. Okay? That is the most fully functional human that you could be, which a lot of us aren't, especially nowadays. There's a lot of us who haven't been here very many times, who don't have very many lifetimes. But if you are an empath, which means you just randomly pick up on the energies of other people, like especially people who you don't even know, then that's improper shielding. It's improper shielding. You need to learn how to shield properly. Okay. But we'll get more into that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and get this first question knocked out of the way here. Will we be able to work things out, or has it come to an end? Boom, Two of Swords in the reverse. I feel like whatever's going on right here, its final decision is either being made or needs to be made, one of the two. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, the Lovers in the reverse. Knight of Swords reverse, the Chariot card. 5 of Swords. 3 of Cups reverse, 9 of Swords reversed in the heart of the spread. The Hierophant, Emperor reverse, 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, is somebody in it for the money? Or not necessarily mainly in it for the money, but mainly is the financial situation what is holding it together? You know? There's many different ways. See, I always try to, because usually what I say is financial codependence. But throughout my experience of doing this, every time you say that, people take it the wrong way and say, no, none of us are financially codependent. We both make really good money. That's not what I mean. I don't mean that one person is broke necessarily. But is it the finances? Mainly, is that the main worry here? Because for one, the other, or both of you, that's the worry here. That's the main worry. And the 2 of Cups is right next to the Aries card in the reverse, and then the 9 of Pentacles. That's why I'm asking you directly. Is it the money? Mainly, that's the biggest worry. Just, man, I really don't want to fucking go to court and drag this shit out. and worry about giving away all my shit or taking his shit or whatever, however it is that you do it. What I'm seeing so far, I'm going to pull another spread here. It depends on how you define working things out. Because I see the ability to stay with this person, but not for reasons of love, appreciation, things like that. More for, again, finances, civic duty type of energy. Like, basically, this is my obligation. I do this. Basically, I don't want to go through this big long court battle. I don't want you fighting for custody of the kids. I don't want you taking half of the estate. I don't want you all that bullshit. And that's the only thing that keeps you together, something like that. I see that possible here with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. But the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. Aries card in the reverse. I'm going to pull you another spread here. Actually, hang on just a minute. I'm going to break out another deck. I'm going to go get my little stash. Hang on just a minute. All right, that was a completely random calling. I don't know where that came from, but I just had this really strong nudge to go in my stash of tarot cards, my stack of them, and pull this deck out for some reason. No idea why, but we'll see. I put this deck up for a reason. I was irritated at it, but completely random urge to go grab it. So. Boom, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's get 6 shuffles here. Three more. High Priestess. There's that Hierophant again. King of Wands. 7 of Wands. 10 of Swords reversed. The Magician card. 4 of Cups reversed. The Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. I think things could be worked out, and I do think that they could. But again, I'm not really feeling like it's for... it's... you know what I mean? It's not going to be the way it was again. You all don't legitimately have that connection anymore. Not really. Okay? The 6 of Wands reversed and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. You don't legitimately have that connection anymore. This is actually a card of marriage. It's also a card of success. And now it's in the card of basically wasting your time, failure, being one-sided, and very, like, just kind of greedy and one-sided. But the Hierophant, I see you being able to basically get over the past and make it work just for making it work's sake, just to not drag your butt through the dirt, you know, if you don't have to. But I guess you just take that how it feels for you, because to me, I'm just personally the type to where I don't care if I don't want to be with you. I'm not gonna stay with somebody I don't want to be with just for the hell of it. You know, I would rather go live under a bridge. I've done it before, than to force myself to be in a connection with a person that I don't want to be around. That's just me, though. Everybody's different. So, to answer your question directly, I think it's possible to work things out. I think it is. So, goals. Trying to finish a degree in media, but feel a call of writing. What call should you follow? In my opinion, are you passionate about writing? This is what I always ask everybody when it comes to doing something for a living. Would you do it for free? Would you do it for free? If not, it's kind of up in the air. But if you are so passionate about writing that you would do it for fucking free, fuck money. I love writing. Then write your little pea-picking heart out, and I guarantee you money will follow you. The problem is, most people, and I totally get it, I've been there, I remember what it was like. Most people have money in the front of their mind. That's the only thing that they're thinking about is chasing a job, chasing an income, chasing a career, chasing money, you know? And I get it, that doesn't make anybody, if that is where you're at, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'll pull the cards up. But that makes it very, very difficult, Queen of Swords. Because, again, most people don't even know what they're passionate about. I say write. Don't necessarily abandon what you're doing for a living, but write. Are you passionate about writing? Then write. Fuck yeah, dude. Queen of Swords, let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Seven of Cups, yeah, definitely keep your options open, for sure. I think you should think about this. Yeah, if you feel a call about writing and you're passionate about it, you would do it for free. It's looking to me like this is something you could probably be very successful doing. Absolutely. You got the victory and success card in the heart of the spread here, the 6 of Wands. 7 of Cups, definitely keep your options open. 9 of Wands. Don't make this a battle. This isn't anything like, and I know, I get it. It's really hard to get out of that mindset and out of that loop, especially after we've been programmed for so many years to think that our number one goal is to find a career. I get it. I totally get it. But the way the mechanism, the way this matrix actually works is if you follow what you're obsessively passionate about, the money will follow you. Don't try to make it a career. Don't worry about money. If you have money coming in, that's fine. Just keep that money coming in. Follow your passion. And eventually, as long as you dump enough of your energy, and yes, it does take quite a bit of energy, dump enough of your energy into what you're passionate about, the money will follow you. The money will follow you. Okay? So yeah, I say write your damn heart out. Hell yeah. All right, now, additional insights for an empath that loves tarot, astrology, and ignores the pull of a medium. I don't know what you mean by that, ignores the pull of a medium. I don't know if this is what you mean or not. Tell me if this is what you mean. Like for me personally, tapping into that medium, I do not have the energetic bandwidth or the will to do it on command. It happens from time to time, randomly. I do not control it, though. Is that what you mean? Like, I would much rather not tap into it. I would rather not. I really kind of don't want to, you know? But it happens from time to time, and when it does, I let it flow through. But as far as being an empath, I would highly recommend shielding, proper shielding. You're not supposed to take on the symptoms, like, of other people around you. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. It's kind of like schizophrenic people. They are not supposed to be tuned into the dimensions that they're tuned into. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they're so non-functional here in this dimension. Because they're actually tuned into other shit that's going on that has nothing to do with this dimension. They're tuned into shit they're not supposed to be tuned into. Similar with an empath, only empaths can function much better than schizophrenic people, obviously. But it's actually not really all that different. Not really. If you're a true empath, now, I don't know, a lot of people, I've met people who think they're an empath and they're not. A true empath, like for example, you live in an apartment complex like me, and your neighbors in the next building gets a stomach virus and you start feeling the symptoms in your stomach, okay, you're not properly shielded. Now, if you react emotionally to the way everybody else appears to feel, like if you see somebody and they're sad and that makes you sad, that's not being an empath. That's not. That's a natural human reflex that pretty much every human has or should have, unless we turn it off. But a lot of people confuse that. Like a real true empath suffers from symptoms that they shouldn't be suffering from. They are. That's when that veil between you and another person or other people is broken. The veil is broken, and you're a little too connected in a way you shouldn't be. Not for here in this dimension, because we're all connected anyway. But to be fully functional in a human body, that's supposed to be all shielded off so that you appear to be completely and totally separate from the outside world. And again, if you can look at somebody and observe a few of their subconscious nuances and pick up on the fact that, oh, maybe they're a little bit sad about something that happened a minute ago. That's not being an empath. That's reading body language. See what I'm saying? That's something that we all have the capability to do. There are people who turn that off and completely ignore it. And those are the people we typically refer to as sociopaths, who turn that off and do not let it affect them at all and do not care about it whatsoever and do not feel any sense of sympathy. So there's two opposite ends of the spectrum there. But it depends, again, on what you're talking about. If you're talking about where you accidentally pick up on like something like moods, somebody's emotions from the next room, you know, somebody falls into a bad mood and then all of a sudden you're connected directly and pew, you're crying your eyes out and you don't even know why. Well, it turns out you're feeling and thinking the same things that the person in the next room is feeling and thinking. Somebody down the hall trips and falls and hurts their knee and you feel the pain in your knee. That's improper shielding. You need to figure out how to shield properly. Okay. So, I'm really not 100% sure exactly what kind of advice you're looking for. Hang on. Oh. Ugh. Ignores the pull of a medium. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about when you say that. I don't know what you mean by that. If you mean you feel a call to be a psychic medium and you're ignoring it and you're tuning that dimension out, let's see. Let me just pull you a spread here just to see what your energy looks like. Knight of Pentacles. Two more. Boom, Nine of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Temperance reversed, Star card, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords reversed. Okay. All right. Ignores the pull of a medium. Well, I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want here. What feels right to you? What game do you want to play? First of all, the universe is going to respond to whatever game you're playing in the current moment. Okay? Whatever game you're playing in the current moment. I don't know if you've watched or not, but I would recommend that you watch my videos on the real secrets behind the law of attraction. I have I have several videos on the subject matter, but I have two specific episodes. One is called The Real Secrets Behind the Law of Attraction, and the other one is how to manifest a successful relationship. They are both filled with information that if you put it to use in your life and you really take the concepts into consideration, it will completely change your reality, just like it did mine. But you're allowed to play whatever game you choose to play here. Picking up and answering the calls, metaphorically speaking, it depends. It depends on how strong the call is or how strong the pull is. So if the pull is strong enough, there's really not a whole lot you can do. Not a whole lot. And it's all simultaneous and it's all relative as to whether or not it's a call or whether or not you're just tuning into the timelines that you're headed towards. Okay? It's typically a simultaneous action. that happened a long time ago and is happening right now, and is you're traveling back in time. Your future self is traveling back in time and switching up timelines and all that stuff simultaneously. It all happens at the same time, really. There is no then and now. Anyway, though, again, if you are able to ignore the pool, then ignore it. That's fine. There's no right or wrong. You can't fuck this up. There's no right or wrong way to come here and play this game. It depends on what you want to do. What? All right. So without being too terribly specific, like don't say, I want to be married to Philip Smith in Columbus, Ohio, on Mayberry Street in a 3-bedroom house with a red Corvette and an income of $122,000 per year. You can't be too specific like that. But paint a picture in your mind. Okay, well, I would eventually like to be married in a very loving relationship with an income of 6 figures or more. Preferably somewhere in the East Coast of the United States. I guess it doesn't really matter where. Maybe somewhere where the weather's not too bad, so maybe down south a little bit further towards Florida, maybe. Ideas like that, but just start painting a general picture in your mind, okay? And then see how well it relates to the pool and ignoring and how hard of a battle are you going to have to fight. See what I'm saying? Because if you really don't want to be a medium, unless that's the game you agreed to come here and play, which again, we have free will when we come here. It's a very complex topic. If before coming here you said, okay, I'll go down there and I will serve as a conduit for my spirit guides to help others from the inside out so that the law of interference will not be crossed, I'll do that. Okay. Volunteer here. I'll do that. And then you come down here and then locked in amnesia, you totally forget that fuck. Start feeling that pull and it scares the fuck out of you. And you're like, no, fuck that, dude. I don't want to do that. No, hell no. Shit's fucking weird. I just want to live a normal life. Be a normal old human, blind, amnesia, But you agreed to do it. I mean, you can sever the contract if you want, but that's very difficult. You are more than likely going to be pulled into it no matter what you do. You're more than likely going to be pulled into it no matter what you do, okay? And again, it depends on how committed to playing this game you are. Okay, if you really don't prefer linear time space, duality, planet Earth, if you really don't prefer it and you just came here and volunteered to help raise the vibration of the planet, assist in the evolutionary process, or just you're one of those entities, kind of like me, who agreed to just come here and do a job or two and then be like, all right, y'all have fun with this Earth shit, I'm out of here, then I would say go ahead and do it. I'll say you might want to go ahead and knock your job out and just get out of here, okay? If not, you're probably going to get over there and be like, fuck, man, I forgot. Shit. Fuck. Okay, let me try it again. Only this time, and here's where karma comes into play. This time, to make it a little bit easier, instead of me being Christine, who is ... who was raised this way, and how about you make me a Asian man named Chong, whatever, and you be my mom and you be my dad, and that's how karma was born. That's karma. That's karma. Oops, shit, I fucked the plan up. My bad. Oopsie poopsie. Let's go try it again. This time, you be the mom, I'll be the dad. See what I'm saying? That's really how this game works. That's really how this works. That's the true nature behind it, okay? Anyway, I do feel like your message has come through, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I hope that gave you the clarity and the guidance that you needed. Keep in mind that what I read for you today was simply the energy resting in the current moment if left alone and untouched. You have the ability via thought, word, or deed to change the outcome of any reading you receive from any person. It's as simple as changing your own energy if you choose to do so with your free will. Not only is that your natural born right as the powerful creator that you are, but there is no such thing as a future written in stone anyway. So if you ever want to schedule another reading with me, you are more than welcome to hit me up anytime you want. We can set you another date. If not, no big deal. I wish you nothing but the best of luck on your journey from this point forward, okay? I'm out of here now. Thanks again for coming to me, and you